Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is another look of my Halloween series, so stay tuned to find out what we're gonna do, although the title has probably given that away. So I'm gonna completely start from scratch. So I am going to be using quite a pale foundation. I could use white makeup, but for this particular character, they're not exactly white, so I'm just gonna put on some of my lightest foundation. I'm just going to brush that on until I have covered my whole face. And in case you're wondering what foundation I am using, it is a Maybelline True Ivory foundation. Looks something like this. So it is very good for doing these kind of looks where you obviously have to be paler but not like white. So with this I am going to do the tiniest bit of concealer and the tiniest bit of contour. So I'm just going to go in with my collection Lasting Perfection concealer. Just a little bit. And then I'm just going to blend that out with a little brush. Just like so. So nothing too crazy. And I'm loving my blue eyes. So now I've done my foundation and concealer. I'm just going to move them out of the way. I'm then going to put the tiniest bit of contour on, so just the tiniest bit, just to bring out my cheekbones, just so you have that little definition, something quite subtle. And I'm not going to be putting blush on either. Right, so the fun bit begins. So I am going to put some false lashes on, but I will do that last. So I'm going to go straight in using my face paints. I'm going to be using a nice bright bold red colour, which looks something like this, and I'm going to draw on basically some fake blood, but then I'm going to go over that with actual blood itself. So this the face paint is just to really make it bold. So I'm just going to get a small brush. I got this with my set, as you would have seen in my last video. So I'm just going to pop that onto my brush. First of all, I'm just going to basically do a circle around my eye and just really cover that in, go over your brow. Just do it, it doesn't have to obviously be in a dead circle shape, but just go over your eye. And remember, this doesn't have to be any like clean, crisp lines. We are going to be going over it anyway, so don't worry too much about making it very neat. But instead of just being like one line, if I come a bit closer, I'm just going to like make like little curves around the eye. This is just to give it some contrast, and then I'm going to bring this right up and then right towards my forehead. Something like that. And obviously you can completely do whatever shapes, styles that you like. But for me, I'm just going to do this with a few squiggles in it. And I'm going to just bring that paint over my brow. Right, and then I'm going to do one more, so I've just got to make sure I just don't get a lot on my hair. I'm just going to bring it right up, like that. So it looks something like that. I have just like made a little flick on the eye, and I'm going to leave it that particular part just like that. So underneath I'm going to basically do a scar all the way down to my lip area. So you just want to drag the brush in the middle of the eye, drag the brush, and then I'm going to do it right onto that lip area. Then I'm going to do another one that's just coming off slightly here. I'm then going to follow that line. I'm going to miss obviously my lips and just bring it down here. Right into the centre of my chin. So it looks something like that. And I'm going to just do one above here. So kind of on my nose, just missing my brow up to my forehead. So looking very liney. I'm going to make that a tiny bit more bolder, like that. Now for the fun part, and this is where you can really get creative. So I've got two of my most colourful palettes. As you know, I love them. My Carnival palette and the Mitchell palette. And between the both palettes, I've got some like dark burgundies, dark browns, some reds. I'm just going to get a fluffy brush and basically I'm just going to make it try and look a little bit more realistic. Basically just make this a bit more deeper, a bit more redder. So I'm just going to go in between a few different colours and see how I get on. And don't worry if you go over the line because you want to make it like realistic, so it could be like dried blood and stuff like that. It almost looks a bit like bruising as well, so that's fine. And I'm just going to do that all around the area that I've done the blood on. And that's fine. Now I'm going to add like a few different colours and go between like a dark red and another dark brown. So I'm just going to try and pat that onto the eyelid. And the reason I'm patting is because you don't want it all blended. You see how it's quite patchy? Well, for me, I just think it looks that little bit more realistic. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. Now I'm going to see how I get on. I'm either going to go with the black paint or my eyeliner. And I'm going to make little stitches across the blooded lines. Don't get me wrong, the black paint was nice. I did that on my Frankenstein look. But I just want to see if this makes it a little bit more realistic. Which I think it does so far. And this is my first time doing this look, so I'm hoping you guys all like it. Let me know in the comments what you think of it and if you'd ever like to try something like this. And with these, I'm just only going to do a couple on these. I'm not going to go mad on these ones. So you want to look something like that, all stitched up, ready to rock and roll. Now they are in, I'm actually going to put the tiniest smidge of eyeliner just above this eye, because I will be putting lashes on. I know Chucky doesn't wear lashes, but this Chucky does. Okay, so just put a tiny bit on, like so, and then I'm going to put another bit just on the area that we just done on the blooded eye. So for my lashes, I'm going in with my Sparkle and Shine Poundland lashes, which some people, if you've never watched my videos, you might be thinking, Poundland, trust me. So I'm just going to pop some glue on that, just let them get really tacky and before I stick them on. While they're drying, I'm going to go with the lips. So obviously I'm not going to do a crazy big lip. I'm just going to use a Kylie Cosmetics matte liquid lipstick in the shade Posy K. So now Chucky is not a nice style, but he looks a bit cute, so I'm going to give him some freckles. I think he's actually got freckles. So I'm just going to use my liquid liner again. I'm just going to do a few scattered. And then do on the other side. So Chucky looks a little bit cute. So now hopefully my lashes are going to be tacky now. Let's go and try and put these on. But look how amazing that lash is. Look how good them lashes are. Sorry, I always go crazy over them because I just think for £1 you cannot bloody go wrong. And then go ahead and pop them onto the other eye. So Chucky looks a little bit, obviously you can't see him as much as you can on that one, but that is my Chucky look so far. There's not really much more to do for this look apart from add a few extra costume accessories. So I'm just gonna go away for a second and I'll be right back. So I think guys, to really complete this look you need to put on the old bib and brace and the Chucky wig. So let me just zoom out a little bit just so I can show you what I actually look like. And obviously you can wear some cute tights with it, you don't have to wear any tights. So a couple of accessories, but yeah, I actually love being Chucky. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was quite easy to recreate. If you do recreate this actually, just tag me in the comments below. But make sure you're following all my Instagrams, my social media. And yeah guys, if you like what you see, subscribe, and yeah, see you later.